Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Thursday, December 29, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus check out our Patreon in the link down below if you want access for our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation, so make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Houston Rockets vs Dallas Mavericks. The Rockets faced off with the Celtics and walked away from this one with a loss by a score of 126-102 in their last game. Regarding fouls, the Rockets ended up finishing with 16, while the Celtics recorded 14 fouls. They also converted 20 out of their 56 attempts from long range. Boston finished the game shooting 87.0% at the charity stripe by making 20 of their 23 tries. Furthermore, Boston grabbed 49 rebounds, 9 offensive, 40 defensive, and added 2 blocks. Boston recorded 32 dimes and had 8 steals in this game. When it comes to the defense, Houston allowed their opponent to shoot 47.3% from the field on 43 of 91 shooting. They also doled out 24 assists for the contest, as well as creating 10 turnovers and earning 5 steals. Pertaining to getting rebounds, they earned 49 with 13 of them being of the offensive sort. From the charity stripe, the Rockets converted 12 of their 14 attempts for a percentage of 85.7%. Houston finished the contest with a 40.0% field goal percentage, 38 of 95, and made 14 of 45 shots from three-point land. Jalen Green is a guy who was a contributor for the contest. Green finished the game at 50.0% from the field and dished out 2 dimes. He was on the court for 33 minutes and also collected 4 boards. He had 28 points on 11 of 22 shooting. In their last game, the Mavericks got the victory with a final of 126-121 when they played the Knicks. The Mavericks pulled down 40 defensive rebounds and 7 offensive rebounds for a total of 47 for this game. They also turned the ball over 9 times while getting 4 steals for this contest. The Knicks earned 23 fouls in the matchup, which took the Mavericks to the charity stripe for a total of 33 shots. They were able to knock down 25 of them for a rate of 75.8%. With regard to shots from downtown, Dallas converted 13 of their 46 tries, 28.3%. At the conclusion of this game, the Mavericks went 44 out of 90 from the floor, which had them sitting at 48.9%. The Mavericks allowed the Knicks to make 45 of 103 attempts from the field, which had them shooting 43.7% for this contest. They finished 32.0% from behind the three-point line by shooting 16 of 50 and finished the contest at 15 of 24 at the charity stripe, 62.5%. In regard to attacking the glass, Dallas allowed New York to pull down 55 in all, 17 on the offensive side. Last Friday, the Mavericks barely outlasted the Rockets 112-106 and failed to cover a 7-point spread at Toyota Center in Houston. Luka Doncic dropped 50 points on the Rockets, but it wasn't enough for an ATS victory. Dallas will beat Houston once more. However, I'm not sure the Mavs will be able to cover a double-digit spread. They'll be a bit tired after that wild game against the Knicks, and the Mavericks are only 1-4 ATS in their last 5 home contests against the Rockets. Dallas has won 4 games in a row, and none of those victories has come by more than 9 points. Our first pick is the Houston Rockets plus 11 points. Houston heads into this one with a win-loss record of 10-24 for the campaign. They currently have an average of 109.9 points per game, 28th in the league, while shooting 44.5% from the field. The Rockets are hitting 33.1% on three-pointers, 392 of 1,184, and 77.6% from the free throw line. As a unit, Houston is collecting 46.9 boards per game and has racked up 739 assists for the campaign, which is 30th in basketball in terms of passing the ball. They are giving up possession 17.1 times per contest, and as a team they are committing 20.3 fouls on a nightly basis. On the defensive end of the court, the Rockets are able to force 14.6 turnovers per game, and they draw 21.9 fouls. They are conceding 36.4% on shots from beyond the arc, while they are 22nd in the league in PPG from their opponents, 115.7. The Rockets are giving up an opponent FG percentage of 47.5%, 1,422 of 2,995, and they relinquish 41.7 boards per contest as a team. They are 20th in the league in allowing assists to the opposition with 874 surrendered this season. After stopping a 5-game slide with a 133-118 victory at the Chicago Bulls this past Monday, the Houston Rockets, 10-24, 15-16 3 Austrian shillings, returned to losing ways on the second night of a back-to-back. They suffered a heavy 126-102 defeat at the Boston Celtics, allowing a thumping 70 points in the second half. The Rockets struggled to contain Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, who combined for 77 points on the night. Houston shot just 40.0% from the field at TD Garden in Boston. Jalen Green led the Rockets with 28 points on 11 for 12 shooting from the field. Kevin Porter Jr. had 22 points and 9 assists, while Kenyon Martin Jr. notched 17 points and 3 rebounds. Luka Doncic was important for the Mavericks in the matchup. He converted 21 out of 31 in this contest for a field goal rate of 67.7% and had 21 rebounds. Doncic scored 60 points in his 47 mins on the hardwood and had 10 assists in this game. Dallas has a win-loss mark of 19-16 on the year. The Mavericks commit 20.9 personal fouls per game, and they hit 74.1% from the charity stripe. They are earning an assist 21.9 times per game, 29th in the NBA, and they turn it over 12.7 times per game. Dallas has 3,912 points on the campaign, 111.8 per game, and they grab 39.1 boards per game. As an offensive team, the Mavericks are connecting on 46.7% from the floor, which ranks them 18th in the league. The Dallas defense allows 35.6% on three-pointers, 387 of 1,087, and their opponents are knocking down 78.2% of their free throw shots. They allow 23.8 assists and 43.3 total rebounds per game, which is 8th and 13th in the NBA. The Mavericks defensively are ranked 5th in the NBA in PPG, given up with 109.9. They are forcing 14.6 turnovers per game and allow teams to shoot 47.9% from the floor, 22nd in basketball. The Mavericks tally 115.0 points per 100 possessions, 8th in the NBA. They make 14.9 triples per game, 3rd, on a 35.8% clip, 14th. Doncic is racking up 33.6 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 8.8 assists per game, while making 50.6% of his field goals, while Christian Wood is adding 17.4 points and 8.0 boards a night. Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, and Josh Green are all injured and won't play Thursday against the Rockets. Our second pick is over the total.